On May 4th, 2015, Helambu Project and Himalayan Quests collaborated to bring basic needs, food and shelter, water purification, and medical attention to 2 earthquake-affected communities in Nepal. We make this piece with heavy hearts, having personally lost close friends and relatives. However, we hope you'll see through this short video that things are happening that are good, and people are coming together from all over Nepal and all over the world to provide direct relief and soon begin recovery and rebuilding.
Yeah, so they're working very cohesively, no? So they're like fathers, brothers, father-in-law, daughter-in-law, right? So they're gonna what do you call distribute equally, so it won't be any problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we left Kathmandu 7 this morning, so we got there around midday. So it took us how many hours? 5 hours to get here. So we are in the village called Borle village. Borle village of Yarsa VDC of Roswa districts. So in Tamang village. So we divvied up our supplies for 80 households. So there were about 150 people down there to collect all the supplies. So at the moment we are at this village called Borle. We have 2 doctors looking at an old man who broke his hand during the disaster 10 days ago. A big rock fell on his hand and broke his hand. This house, and he's just next door now. Yeah. Has a big open wound, broken hand, lots of swollen, but they are not willing to go to the hospitals. But we are trying to convince them to go to the hospitals so that it can be taken care. But at the moment, none of the villagers are in the village. They are all up high, where the animals lives. So they think it's more safer place up there than here, because all the houses are destroyed there now. So they have made their own shelters up there. So you can walk up there. So goat is originally the goats are made to shelter for the animals. I'm working with it's called Himalayan Quest and Helambu project. So we are collaborating together, so it makes a bigger impact than just floating with these small things. We were trekking 10 days ago when before the earthquake happened. We were trekking up in the village, the isolated village called Narfu near Tibet border. We were in a deep canyon, and we had the porters, 20 of them from this village. So right then they called in the village. They said all the village is gone, is demolished. So I was keep contacting with them, and finally after 10 days, we got an opportunity to come here and bring their basic needs, which I feel happy, and I don't know. I feel very happy to do that.
So you have a personal connection with this village.
Yes.
Do you think that is helpful in order to do relief work?
Well, I mean, because there are so many relief organizations wanted to help people, but they didn't have any information what's going on, where. So in order to, I think this is kind of because until now it's been 10 days already. Nobody's here yet. You already saw that we have one Baje, the grandfather. He has broken arms and big wound, and nobody knows about it except their families. So we're the first one to come in here and help them. So because of these personal connections, they got some supplies and help.
And why did it take 10 days for us to get supplies here?
It's because we didn't have any phone connections before, and we heard that in this village there no supplies whatsoever came over, or no help, and all the helps were more focused close to the roads, and we are a little further away from the roads.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Hello everyone, I'm just Dr. Srishti.
My name is Nisal Khanal.
We are in Raswa, and we are with the team of Himalayan Trek Association, and we are very pleased to be here.
Yeah, right now I'm working as a house officer in Dolkha district, and right now I'm at Raswa treating patients who are victimized by earthquake.
Did you see any injuries, even if they weren't severe, that were due to houses falling on people?
Yeah, just now I mentioned one case that was that case actually had a big bolt had fallen in his hand, and I presume both the bone of his right forearm were fractured, and also the wound of that arm was severely infected. So that was one severe case that I met today.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another case also. Yeah, you can see.
And that was a case of fall injury, and she had an hematoma, and we just.
But she did not develop any compartment syndrome, and we presume there was no fracture, but I think that was also due to earthquake. Yeah.
What is hematoma?
That is collection of blood in the upper.
Yeah, in any tissues.
Not in the. Just in the subcutaneous tissues,
just
not
under
in
the skin.
Not under the
outside the vessels.
All right, and how do you feel about your work today?
It's great, and I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to come to this, where most of the people and most of the government had not reached before, and help people by my own effort. So I feel very accomplished today. I'd say that this is one of my biggest disasters that I've ever seen in Nepal, and I've never imagined that it would victimize us in this way. But I'm very proud that the young generation they take care of it. They hold their hand and they came forward to help all of us. That is one true thing that makes me very proud. And surely most of the so many people come from outside. We had we had lacked basic infrastructures, medicine, but the help that we gained from Nepal plus most of the things from outside is very great. We could not have it would not have been possible without that help.
I would like to say something. Yesterday I collected some money from my hospital, and there were some people whose houses has been broken. They are staying in tent, but still they are. When I said that I'm going to Russia for helping those victim people, and they were so eagerly waiting for that help, and they were ready to give how much ever money they could. As they were themselves sleeping in the tent, they were ready to help others people. So I was very happy with that.
I've never seen this kind of enthusiasm in young people, because I thought that Nepali people, our generation, were not that kind of patriotic guys. But after this incident, totally changed my thought. Yes, we love our country, and so if something happens, we are ready to do it. Yeah. In fact, I think that it taught us a lot of things, and we're gonna make things a lot more proper way now. And we're gonna do reconstruction even in a better way.
We all should have hope for good things. Even I have hopes, but I don't know for how long it will take to have that reconstruction.
Okay.
We will be waiting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our pleasure to be talking to you.